Anything. I'll do circus tricks with you, baby.
All right, and we're back here for the third game of our 4-game quadruple fecta, whatever you want to call it. Here at the Civic Center courtside, we have yet another special guest. It's been a day full of guests. No one more special than our good friend Jason Kingery-Scott. Welcome to the booth, my friend.
Guys, how are you all tonight?
Great, Coach, great.
We're doing great, as always, and even better with you by our side. It could be.
Appreciate you stepping in the booth with us, Coach.
We know it won't be a dull first couple quarters here, you know.
No doubt. Thanks for having me. This should be a good game.
And here we go, Wheeling Park right off the bats. That's one way to get things going. That was Boo Lathon.
Way to set the tempo early.
And here we go back. Pierre Henry playing with his right hand today. And Richard Kincaid getting his first one. And right off the bat, we got 5 points in the first 30 seconds. And Marquez O'Neal not able to come up with it, and it's going to go down to number 2, Richard Kincaid. Smallest man on the floor coming up with the rebound, getting there number 12, Trayvon Reeves. It goes up, and it's good. Reese.
These teams got similar styles, don't they, Tony? We saw Wheeling Park get up and down the floor when they visited Willie Akers Arena.
Yeah, they certainly do. That was an exciting game down there. It was one of the more exciting finishes we've seen yet this year. Coach Kingery, you had an exciting one, our first overtime game of the year against Bluefield last Friday. That was a little... No.
That's fun. It's fun because we won. We got beat. I hope y'all won't bring that up. It's a very good game up and down the court. It's a fun game, good atmosphere. This Friday night it's Scott against Marvin East.
And we're going to be there. We're looking forward to it. As Marquez O'Neal connects on both free throws there. 5-4 with 7 minutes to go.
This should be a fun one, too. The way these teams get up and down the court.
Right on, and here we go, South Charleston. Not able to come up with the made shot there, and here we go, number 23, Bub Goodwin. We got Bub and Boo. Now here's the tandem out here for the Park. Going back out. 3-point shot up and good to number 23, Bub Goodwin.
Great ball rotation out of Wheeling Park.
7-5, Wheeling Park up by 2 over South Charleston. 6:20 to go in the first quarter of action. Number 12, Trevon Reese, no good. Rebound's going to go to number 1, John Elmore. He's going to go in through the baseline, initiate contact, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2, but can't question the young man's effort and the balance there to still get off a pretty good chance to get the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Foul's going to go on Lathon. That'll be Boo's first. And Elmore connects on the first free throw.
So what do you think about these styles of offense, Coach? Y'all both, like you said, both teams get up and down the floor.
They do a great job. Just, distribute the ball to one another, open it up.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Hey, I'm on. What was that question again?
We'll go back again to that. We'll go back again to Bluefield game there.
Okay.
We got to let people at least hear your opinion on that one. That was an exciting game. Marquez O'Neal connecting there on another quick basket. 9-6 is your score. South Charleston by 3. No, excuse me, Wheeling Park by 3. Look at the wrong side of the board there. Shot up and no good by Henry with the right hand. And he goes back out to the point guard, Richard Kincaid. Now Mo McKinney, left side to Henry. Henry, as we've been talking about today, is signed to D1 commit to University of North Carolina, Charlotte, the Niners down there. And Wheeling Park stepping up the defensive pressure, extending that perimeter a little farther out than South Charleston want to around that 3-point line. You're not going to get too many good shots out that deep, are you, Coach?
You like that kind of hustle, don't you, Coach?
Oh, man, they're getting after one another. They're playing good denied defense. I like that. Yes, I do. A lot of speed out on this floor tonight, too.
Yeah, this is definitely a little change of pace.
In AAA ball, you better have 5 athletes out there. It's going to be a long night if you only got 4 or 3.
Right. And here we go. 3-pointer up and good by Richard Kincaid. That's calling it Kincaid. Marquez O'Neal over to Lathon. Number 12, Vondell Bell has it stolen away by Henry. Henry's going to push the ball up the floor. Again, with that left hand heavily taped up as he sprained it. He's a left-handed player, so tonight he's going to go strictly with his right. But I think most coaches would take his right hand over a lot of their players' left hands.
Yep.
You got to like that, don't you? Huh?
It's a good slam, here on the big stage.
Marquez O'Neal doing it mailman style.
Pretty good.
11-9 at 4:22 to go here in the first quarter. Wheeling Park up by 2. O'Neal quickly with 6 to open things up here for Wheeling Park. Henry firing up the 3. It's good. What sprained wrist?
That's D1 right there, all over it. Step back 3.
Yeah, them aren't the highest percentage shots you'll ever take. For some of us, anyway. People like me.
Me too. Trust me. Right, John?
Excuse me?
We're talking about his jump back skills. His
my pull-up jumper's not very good.
It's been a long time since I saw it, but what I remember, Coach, you're right.
John Elmore with the little finesse, hanging loose in the air and finishing up with the right hand. 14-11, South Charleston on a little 5-0 run. They were down 11-9. Now they're on a 3-point lead.
They keep this pace up, they're going to be up in the hundreds. Both teams.
3:29 to go.
Well, while we got a second, Coach, let's talk about that AA game we just watched. If you can weigh in on that real quick.
What's that?
The AA game, the Tug Valley.
Good game. I mean, my gracious, Tug Valley's guards are tremendous. And then, is it Wright that plays for Oak Hill? Just a dominant post player. I think a couple guys came off Oak Hill's bench and gave them a little spring there at the end. But 2 really good teams in AA. Really good teams. So we're here, of course, to watch Tug Valley because they're in our sectional. But, we got to peek at Oak Hill, too, just in case we make a state tournament, we might see them. So there's some things we match up well with them and some things we don't match up with both teams. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a showdown in the sectionals or region, wherever you play. It would be just in sectionals, correct? You wouldn't face them again until state if you didn't face them
Tug Valley in sectional, right? And Oak Hill possibly in the regional if they get out. They're in a tough section in the region down there, too. So.
Okay.
And AA this year, there's 6 or 7 teams. Us being one, I feel like could win it all. So it's whoever's playing the best ball here in a few weeks.
I'd say a lot of people around the area would have to agree with it. You guys, your boys have put together a real solid season, and we didn't get to hear much about that Bluefield game. It was overtime last week. You went down to Bluefield and earlier in the year, and you lost after being up 15-2 after the first. So how important was that for you guys to come back out and beat a top 10 team like Bluefield?
Just to prove that we were for real, that we could beat a good team in AA. I mean, it was important for us, and it was a good win, not just for the boys and the coaching staff and the families of the coaching staff because we put a lot of time in, but for the community of Madison and Scott District. Big. That's a big shot there, right there.
John Elmore, not the man you'd expect to see coming out firing, but so far he's got 6. 18-11. Yeah, I mean, that's a momentum builder right there.
Now, is he a sophomore or a freshman, or you guys know?
I don't have that yet.
One or the other. I know one. He's either a sophomore or freshman.
Well, either way, if he's coming back next year, that's still
he's a freshman, Coach.
Is he a freshman?
Wow. That's an impressive freshman. And I think Pierre Henry just hit that last 3.
Maybe we need to get that freshman moved about 20 miles south into Madison, man.
That's right.
He's actually, final word, sophomore.
Sophomore, that's fine, sophomore.
Yeah, either way, underclassmen putting up buckets against Wheeling Park, a top 5 team in the state. Both these teams come in on a 9-game winning streak. Something's got to give. I mean, this is, like Coach Jebbia was telling us from Wheeling Park, this may be one of the 2 of the hottest teams in the state in AAA going at it here tonight at the Civic Center. And so far, it's been fast-paced. I mean, who knows what could happen. 2:15 to go, 21-11. South Charleston pushing their lead up to the night, the biggest at 10.
They had 6 guys on the court.
Is that a technical?
It should be. They had 6 guys out there. That's kind of like my bonehead the other night.
Yeah, what happened there? We saw that y'all got a team.
Well, I was trying to help the bookkeeper out, and I was in my second block filling out the book the day of the game, and I guess Nevin Honeycutt's number 33, and I put him down as number 30, and of course, when he entered, that's a technical. And when we went into overtime, all I could think about was if we get beat by 2, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I think the 6 on the court, though, I think that would be definitely make the not top 10 of the week. That's what,
no doubt.
They got the clown music playing in the background on that highlight. There you go. Right on the money. 23-11. South Charleston now up by 12, jumping out and smacking Coach Jabia's team in the mouth in the first quarter.
When you see Park, they're in a 1-3-1 now. They got their man, so, which is a good coaching move.
And here we go. Elmore showing a little bit of mortality there, missing the first one of the night for him. Bub Goodwin crossing up, fading away, having on the free throw line. No good. Pushing the ball to the floor will be Mo McKinney. He'll get it back out to Henry. Henry, nice good look pass. Down low to Elmore. Elmore can't quite finish, though. He's going to get charged with the frustration foul going over the back on number 34, Reed Simpson. So that'll be Elmore's first, and that'll be the third foul of the game for the Black Eagles. And now the Park coming back up. Number 2, Emil Popic has it stolen away by 23, McKinney. He's going to go up the floor, go up, swatted away, though. Nice job there with aggression. Ern Baines swatting it away there, out of bounds.
And just like Coach Kingery said, there's so many athletes out here on the floor. Great basketball.
There we go. Elmore put back, no good. Henry's getting a third chance, getting it back out to number 12, Trevon Reese. Shot up no good that time by number 4, A.J. Dillard. And here we go back. We have a traveling violation, though. Can't take more than 2 steps. Working his way across the paint there, and McKinney just couldn't, Bub Goodwin wasn't able to keep his pivot foot there.
Wheeling Park just doesn't look like they're in a good flow right now. They kind of got a frustrated look on their face right now.
And Jebbia, Coach Jebbia just letting them play it out right now.
Yeah.
Getting the Phil Jackson approach.
Coach Jebbia, he's a good coach. I've watched him past couple of years, and I got to know him actually when I was in college. He was a young boy up in Wheeling. I had some friends up there in Wheeling. I knew Michael when he was in 9th, 10th grade at Wheeling Park. And I tell you what, he's a good young man. He's a good coach, and this game's far from over. He keeps his composure pretty good over there.
Yet another guy coaching his alma mater.
Henry, though, able to scrap for the loose ball off the Elmore miss. And going up with the putback is number 33, Otts Elmore. He's going to be fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot, too. And that was actually Elmore there on that. Must be John Elmore's younger or older brother right there. Some relation, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're brothers. I do know that. I don't know which one's the oldest and which one's the youngest, but they're only 1 year apart. I think one's in 9th grade and one's in 10th. We got to know them. We played them some this year in spring ball, so we know a little bit about South Charleston.
That's a little brother tandem that's going to be growing up here before our eyes in the Southern West Virginia region. Definitely something to keep an eye on. And 2 big free throws there at the end of the first quarter to push South Charleston's lead up to the largest of the night, 25-11. And like you said, here we go, South Charleston on their pace to 100, hitting the century mark.
They're right on it. They're right on it. It's a good game, though. It kind of reminds me, I used to coach in Richmond before I moved back to Madison, back 03 through 06 for 3 years. It kind of reminds me of those teams down in Richmond, in the city of Richmond, Virginia, just getting up and down the court, got 5 athletes out there playing. This